All right, I'm going to very quickly go through the answers to the rest of the quiz questions that we didn't get to the other day, but I'm not going to spend much time because I have a lot to get to today. So if you have questions about why these are the answers, you can come ask me or you can ask somebody else. So number 2, the actual answer is that it would print out this, 4 and 6. But I wanted to show you basically why that is the answer. Okay, this is what would end up in the array. After the first loop, you'd end up with 0, 2, 4, 6, and 8 in the array. And then in the second loop, you just print out the elements in index 2 and index 3 as you're going through the second loop. So it prints out 4 and 6. Okay, item 3, this is the array to create the, to hold 20 salaries. You could make it integers or you could make it doubles, since it wasn't explicitly declared which one. So, but this could say double or integer, or int, int. Okay, but this is basically what you need to do. You need to create the array that has a capacity of 20, and then to add the first two values, 52,000 and 60,000, to the first two elements of the array, you would say salaries 0 is 52,000 and salaries 1 is 60,000, and that puts those values into the first two slots in the array. Okay, and then the next one, we have to create a two-dimensional array to store that table. This is how you do a two-dimensional array. You have an extra set of square brackets. So in this case, again, I said doubles. I don't think I explicitly said you have to have doubles, so this could say ints. But so either int or double, okay, two-dimensional array, call it whatever you want here, exam scores, or I guess I said call it exam scores. Okay, and then the key here is that you have to put 2 and 5. So that means that there's 2 rows and 5 columns. Okay, and so then in order to put, I have a mistake here. In order to put the value 70 into the second row and fourth column, that should say 1 and 3 equals 70. Okay, so this is the second row because it starts counting at 0, 0, 1. And this is the fourth column because it starts counting at 0. So 0, 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait a second. I'm sorry. That should actually be 0, 1, 2. Another mistake. Sorry about that. I'm looking at the quiz as I write this. All right, second row, third column. I think that's correct. So 1 and 2. We'll put the value 70 into the second row and the third column, because both of these start counting from 0 as usual. And then the very last one, these are the answers. Okay, this is actually what would print out. Essentially all that code does is it goes through and reads in each line from that text file. So it reads in these values, and then it ends up just one by one, as it reads them in, it prints out the actual value that it read in, and then a colon, and then it prints out 0.1 times that value. So this is actually what would print out on the screen.